I flew into Georgia last night at 2 a.m. and this guy picked me up at the airport, and this is where I stayed last night, which is a casino. Very nice, but has everything I need. So it has a garage so I can get some petrol for my cooker, and also I always pump the tyres up when I get off a plane, so there's a truck stop over there, which means I can pump the tyres up properly. And then today I have no idea, there's mountains over here and then there's mountains on the other side, which is the Caucasus Mountains, and I'm in the valley in between the two. And down there, about 16 kilometers, is the city I'm going for, which is Kutaisi, and we'll see what it's like. So get my jobs done and see you on the way. But this is the main road in Georgia. Here I am just rolling to the main city of Kutaisi, and everyone told me the traffic on the way would be terrible. Well, they've been well behaved, I've got to say. And the roads are good, and there's a little shoulder to ride on. And this is the main city, which is based around a river, which is up here, I think. But have a look. So the river's coming off the mountains, and there's, which is the Caucasus Mountains, and there's a ski station up there somewhere, but there's no snow at the moment. But this is the main centre. Time to go explore. This is the very centre of Kutaisi, and yep, I'm sat on a roundabout, or stood on a roundabout with my bike. But this is beautiful, this fountain and the horses. And somebody just told me it's something to do with Jason the Argonauts looking for the Golden Fleece, because that was in Georgia. But his English was not good enough and my Georgian's nowhere near good enough, as in non-existent. I'll look it up later. Right, time to go get some food and then head off to the mountains. But this is downtown Kutaisi. I've just stopped to get some lunch, and this place is busy, which is like a little fast food place. And lunch today is, we got a hamburger, and this is a, she said it was a potato bread, so inside there's potatoes and cheese, I think. And that was £1.80, which is about 50 pence, something like that. So much cheaper than Europe. So this is lunch today from this very nice lady who actually spoke a bit of English. She's Russian, not Georgian, but she spoke a bit of English. Very nice. Right, lunch. I'm just crossing to the foot of the mountains now, which are in the distance ahead. And one of the things that Georgia is quite famous for is cows randomly just walking down the road. And here's a good example. So they'll just wander. I don't know how the farmer finds them again, but there's just grassland all the way down the side of the roads that they can get into and out of. But up ahead, that's the start of my climb for the day. And the first climb is about 2,000 meters. Then I roll down and then up again, another 2,000 meters. And it seems to be what the Caucasus are famous for, is rolling tall mountains. Right, I'll leave you with the cows. I'm going to the mountains. But they're beautiful. I'm just starting the climb now, I've come out of the lowlands, which are down there, and then I'm heading up into the hills following this river. I'm not going to make it over the top today because I've got 3 hours of daylight left, so I'm going to stop halfway, finish the climb tomorrow, and then enjoy the descent. Can you hear the cows? They've all got bells on. One over there, and there's loads walking down the road there. And I have no idea who this guy is. But there's a life-size statue of him up there. She's amazing. Okay, time to enjoy the climb. See you on the way. Somewhere up there. The road into the mountains is fantastic. There's no traffic and it's a beautiful surface. And it's just me and the odd cow who's waving at me. Beautiful or what? And to the right of me, I can't see it very often, but I can hear it. There's a river down over there, and where I'm going is up there. Ciao. This is the river I'm following up the valley. This is coming from up there and it's kind of going up that way and I'm going this way. But here is the beautiful church just on the corner. Is that amazing or what? And I have no idea why it's here because there's nothing around here. The nearest village is probably about 10k back that way. So I don't know why it's here. But beautiful. Right, up we go. Up that way. And instead of cows, I got pigs. This is the climb proper. I've got it's steep. And I've got about 30k of this. So another 5 hours. Beautiful. Have a look. That's a river down there somewhere. Oh, he made me jump. They all drive on the wrong side of the road, all as in the driver. So they must have changed the side of the road they drive on recently. Beautiful. I'll just pull up here. So you can see where I've come from. Down there. River down there. And then 5 more hours. Or 6. See you at the top. But that's going to be tomorrow. I've got another 2 hours I think. Then there's a village. And I'll find somewhere to sleep for the night. I would camp where there's bears. Actually, I don't know if there are bears. But rooms are so cheap here. You can get a room for about $10 US in someone's house or a hotel. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. See you somewhere up there. Up the roads, there's springs, which are like this. So I've just pulled up, filled my bottle up. So I've got water, and it's straight off the mountainside. And these are being put in place. You can tell that the water's fine to drink, because there's normally concrete. So and they put a structure in, which means you can drink the water. There's probably other signs you can drink it, but people stop here and they take it home with them. And I've never got sick from just drinking the water off the mountains when they're in springs like this. But yeah, ice cold off the mountain. Up there. That's a view back down the valley. And you can see just how isolated this part of the world is. Or this road anyway. So it's just following the river through the forest. And up there is the clouds are descending. It's 20 past 5, so there's 2 hours of daylight left. But the clouds are rolling in. Amazing though, eh? Look, nobody, nothing. So this is the end of day 1 on the bike in Georgia, and this is where I'm going to be staying tonight, just here. And behind here is the river. I don't know if you can hear it, but my room's on the back, and it's beautiful. I might shoot a video just to show you. And it's 80 Lowry, including dinner and breakfast, which is, I don't know, $20 or £20, something like that, but not that expensive. And the men are all out here playing backgammon under the trees. So I'm just going to go get a shower, have my dinner, get my head down, and then tomorrow it's carrying up the mountain. I'm at about 1,000 meters now, and I've got another 1,200 to go to the top, which will be 3 hours of climbing, maybe 4 hours, depending on if it's raining, how steep it is, who knows. If you've seen any of my videos, I don't really bother looking at rides. I just do it and see what happens. But these guys are set for the night, playing backgammon. Right, I'm going to go get a shower and have dinner.